Hey guys, welcome back to Bayonetta. Last episode we started chapter 12 and basically got through John's segment of the... No, we defeated John, defeated a Cardinal Virtue. No. No, wait, I'm thinking it wrong. No, defeated John. The, the, the Valkyrie collapsed onto the ocean. And now we're trying to save the little girl before we all drown and get electrocuted. So this is basically going to be mostly an escort mission. Last episode we tried to finish it up. That's not good. Can I walk on this? So the basic idea is that you're supposed to get out of here as fast as possible. I recommend just putting the little girl here because the water will slowly increase. However, you should keep in mind that the little girl can get attacked even in this segment. Even on this side of the boat. So I recommend just eliminating each enemy real quickly. They do have like a small period where they don't really attack. Now they will be following you constantly. So try to use that to your advantage. Me personally, I should probably be using the gun. Just because they tend to fly upwards. And even with the whip, it's sort of difficult to get to. So unless you already have a lot of magic gauges where you can summon parts of your demon, it's probably better to just use the gun's ability to shoot bullets out. Actually, this might have been already the end of the segment. Yep. Yeah, so it's not really long. But it is difficult if you're already not used to it. Although I did skip a lot of fights. Most of these fights, there are like a lot of Umbra burial sites. You know, where the Lumen Sages have put up barriers on them so you can get like items. Well, if you go towards them, most of them will have guardians. So that's where you get the 5 fights that I skipped. I don't believe there is a challenge segment in this one, but I am not certain about that. He's gonna cancel. Alright, so I guess we're just going to go to chapter 13. Didn't really think. Actually, I might finish this. We might be able to get to chapter 14 depending on how well I do. But this next boss is not exactly difficult, but not easy at the same time. Okay, why am I not... Oh, right. Alright. Got him. Okay, so this next card... The next card of Virtue is actually very powerful. Well, not powerful, yes, annoying. In a sense that you have to do certain things to proceed. And it's not always clear what you're supposed to be doing. There we go. So I might actually get a little bit... So I might have a little bit of an advantage against this boss. But even so, he's not exactly... He's not exactly a pushover either. So chapter 13, the Cardinal Virtue of Prudence. Which is kind of ironic considering that out of all the virtues, he's the most narcissistic. Which kind of makes sense considering that he controls the ocean. So he thinks that he's pretty much the big guy, the big boss of the entire world. Alright, so here comes Luca. It still doesn't explain how Luca's getting all these aircrafts. Like, he says he's a journalist, but a regular journalist wouldn't be able to do all the things that he does. Unless he just goes with the flow.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh. Okay. I don't think there's too much dialogue between these two. Which is it's a shame. He's making a reference to John. Basically, the fact that she left immediately after losing to Bayonetta and the fact that the aircraft was going down. Apparently, the virtues didn't really want to work with the witch, but the benefactor thought otherwise, so they put up with him. But I guess they really don't give a damn.
Another talkative type. I don't think I've got time to entertain your blather. I'd much rather hear it straight from your voice.
Yeah, so at this point, Bayonetta doesn't give a damn about the virtues. Kind of weird that this virtue decides to speak in the ancient tongue, even though he clearly understands English. At the same time, also Bayonetta understands his language, so it's not clear whether maybe Bayonetta might be talking in his language and we're just interpreting it as English. It's never really been made clear. It's probably just that they understand each other and they choose their own respective language. Interesting. So apparently, they're willing to sacrifice other people just for the opportunity to bring out their creator, which they keep referencing. So apparently that's the main goal. Now, I will be switching out my weapons a little bit. Let's go for... if you ever want to have, you ever see that sometimes the reason I don't get like pure platinum is because of my combos? Well, these weapons are pretty weak. They're the ones that you get like in the very beginning. You don't get these, you have to unlock them. I don't understand why, because they're pathetic. But their low attack power basically means that you can do a lot more combos since your enemies tend to live longer. However, I will be switching up for a... No, not those. For the Bazillions, because I don't really like using the handguns. They're weak and you can't really fight at your best. So I'll be fighting with the Bazillions on one side. That should be good to go. Okay, so the idea is that you have to get near his all four limbs. But try to dodge. This is kind of weird to dodge. Whoa. I guess I have to jump up and then just evade his attack at the very last second. You cannot use Witch Hunt. At least I don't think so. Maybe this was a mistake. Okay. Try to target one of the parts. You can, however, use Witch Hunt on these segments, so this should be a cakewalk for you. Try to eliminate as many as you can. Because then he goes through this entire charade, and we don't need to go through this facade right now. Yes. Oh goodness. Oh, come on! Those lasers are not very nice. Whoa. Kind of weird that they have like multiple heads, but they don't really talk through them. They have like one functioning head. There we go. I always found that kind of odd. I mean, I guess it's just to like maybe improve their senses. Ah, come on, this guy's so... Maybe it's not good for you to jump. You also evade at the very last second. And you should take no damage. Alright, he's gonna come for me like a big white shark. I love his design. Unfortunately, he's out of all four of them, he's the one that you least see in the series. I don't think you even see him in the... I don't know if it's Justitia or him that you don't see in Bayonetta 2. Or maybe you see him, but he's not the talkative type. He doesn't really say anything. There we go. Now, we're about to summon a demon. Unfortunately, it's too early. So the idea is, kind of like a luchador, we're gonna have to rein in this bull towards the tarantula. He's pretty weak, so he's kind of scared of the demons. It's kind of implied that Bayonetta's demons are very high-ranking ones. That if she kind of decided to... This is not easy. Every time he decides to move towards one direction, I have to beat him up. It's to force him to get in there. There we go. It's kind of implied that the Infernal Demons that she summons are actually on par with each one of these virtues. But the fact that Bayonetta is kind of the one that's weakening them, it's kind of making them easy to eliminate. So that's why the virtues tend to flee at the sight of the demons, because they're not at their best. So it's kind of an advantage that Bayonetta has over the angels. She can be more strategic. Oh. Okay, let's go back. Whoa. Where is he? There we go. Try to be careful not to get too near him too early because he can damage you. Oh, shoot, that was close. Come on. God. This part of him is very hard to hit, unfortunately. Okay. But I love the graphics here. How the water, like, merges with the background. Whoa, whoa! Oh, I hate that about him. Okay, shoot up here, right here. You can kind of use your other abilities or when he's doing this, but it's kind of difficult. Whoa, whoa. There is a part where you can force witch time on him, but I don't remember how you're supposed to be doing that. Now, where is she? This part is difficult. You have to do, you have to tap the gyro control, while at the same time tapping Y, and it's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, man, Bayonetta's being brutal with him. That's right, eat him. Kind of looks like a dragon, to be honest. Maybe that's how dragons came about. Or maybe like a Loch Ness monster, because dragons used to be thought to be mythical creatures, but they weren't landborn. People thought that they were ocean-based. Oh, I don't remember this. Oh, right. I do recall now. Okay, he's gonna try to suck us in, so you try to avoid all his attacks. Oh, that is just disgusting. I don't know. He opened up his chest cavity and it's like, what is that? Oh, that is disgusting. I don't think you can hurt him from this distance. I had to dodge all his attacks. Okay. Nope, I can't attack him. You should get near him at some point. Just try to dodge all the moves. Okay. That's what I like about block, because I can literally block an attack and then activate witch time. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not hurting him? Why? Oh, I guess this is not the part where I'm supposed to hurt him yet. Okay. Let's just wait until he gets near. What's going on? Am I supposed to throw something at him? I'm sorry, this boss is one of the more bizarre ones, because you have to do specific things and it really doesn't tell you. It doesn't really tell you what you're supposed to be doing. So I don't know if it's like I'm supposed to wait until he decides to get near me, or am I supposed to cause some sort of scene to occur? What is happening? He just keeps attacking me. I never like bosses like that cause you to wait. I understand that it kind of prolongs a fight, but when you yourself can't bring the fight to them, it's kind of annoying. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to get near him. Let's try that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so try to get near him. If you try to stay far away from him, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. Can I still move forward? There we go. Ah, oh, come on. He immediately leaves? Oh, that's disappointing. No. Okay, try to hurt him. Try to hurt him. Come on! He's gonna try to force me back. Come on. No, no. Hurt him, no. Ah! I didn't do any damage to him. Every time he hurts me, he damages me back. Yeah, that is disgusting. Now, the whip might actually be better for this is because it does a serpent-like attack where you can attack him from a distance. That doesn't do too much damage, however. And you can't really get combinations off. Come on. If he only can drop his head one more time, I can finish him off. Okay, one more attack should be enough. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, that is cheating. The game just immediately pushed me back, just out of nowhere. Like, it didn't even make sense. Come on. Ah, he's so annoying. There we go. I was trying to get off a climax because that's the only way you can beat the bosses. This is not pretty. Out of all the 4 virtues, I feel the most bad for him. Because he literally ends up as lunch. As opposed to the others that get just tortured. I never understood this. Because the tarantula suddenly got bigger. Like, I don't know if that's because Bayonetta's medium is much larger. That he's so tiny. Basically, she's feeding him to her children. Disgusting. Oh well, that's the circle of life. Ah, come on, they're in recording. Sorry guys, it was something. It's apparently a number of somebody that I already told a lot of times to not call me at this hour. Just ignore it.
Absolutely terrible on you. Much too flashy.
Oh, at this point Bayonetta still thinks that the eyes of the world is the little stone that she has. That's not the case, however. I guess it kind of makes sense why Bayonetta would think that. She still doesn't have all her memories. And in her perspective, John wanted John kept saying eyes of the world and they were fighting for this jewel of the Umbra Witch, but that's not exact. But the leader of the Umbra clan doesn't necessarily obtain the eyes of the world.
Fucking hell! I told you I'd be right back.
Wait, that took only seconds?
You know, flying this thing. I'm a bit
Because
occupied at
Luca was going. Well, maybe it took a while. That could have been the case. All right, let's see. But with that, that's all the virtues defeated. All that's left is the benefactor, apparently. So it shouldn't be too long before we end off this LP. I think there's only like just chapter 13, maybe 3 more chapters. Although 2 of them are pretty long fighting segments that I might be able to shorten a little bit, but it's still going to be difficult.
Fasten your safety belts, as this may be a bumpy flight.
Alrighty. Well, with that, we defeated one of the virtues. Didn't do too badly, I guess. Although I believe I have a better reward for this segment. Yeah, I somehow managed to cause more combos because I didn't understand the fact that I had to go towards him. All right, so believe we are going for a flying segment, then a level. So this next part might be a little bit more interesting. Let's see. Ah, so annoying. There we go. Oh well. I didn't do too badly, I guess. 55 points. Give me the blue witch heart and the rest for halos. I believe I have enough for another costume change, so let me go to Rodon's shop real quickly. So he went from the Greatness Deep towards the doll building. So apparently the benefactor has been paying for a lot of the reconstructions in Vigrid. Apparently he's that rich. And he was creating like a civilization that is more highly advanced than anything the world has ever seen. So that's Isla del Sol, which is Isle of the Sun, I believe.
Hey, check this out. What do you
So it shouldn't be too long.
Heard that in a game once.
I think he's making a reference to... I don't remember which game, to be honest. I should probably get some facts about this series. Okay, wait a minute. Cut your bullet. Oh, right, I never really switched my to my PE uniform, did I? Whoops. Well, I'm gonna get the arc, and then I'm going to switch to the PE uniform. I believe I have to do it in the... Actually, where in the world do I switch? It might be with the... in the costume change section. Let me see real quickly. Costume change. Do I not have... There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, so each one has a different color. Oh, well, that explains why I never found Umbra and Komachi. Alright, guys, so I'm going to be switching off these costumes. Unfortunately, I probably won't get to get all of these, and maybe not even show them all off. A is red, this is blue. I actually like the blue a lot better. So I'm going to wear this one. Whoa, that looks gorgeous. Okay. Alright, chapter 14, Isla del Sol. I don't believe this is actually the Island of the Sun. I believe you have to fly towards it first. Or it could be wrong. Yeah, do remember this being like a racing portion? It's just that you're driving a helicopter. Oh, she looks big. That looks pretty nice in that clothing.
I hope you know that.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
I really like how the developers were willing to go this far to add some variety to
Things that down
Bayonetta's
aren't
design.
just going to let us land on their island. You think we can just say, "Hey, we're here"? And they'll bring us a cake? Things look good from up
The only
here.
bad part is that you can kind of see like the water droplets.
Further down you go.
How they fall doesn't really
The
feel
harder it is
natural.
to not notice the reality.
Okay. He has no shame.
Cheshire, look.
I'm pretty sure Bayonetta does realize what he's doing. So this is basically how the little girl learns about the whole using your sexual advances to get what she wants from men.
Oh, fuck me.
Well,
Welcome to my fantasy zone.
okay, I understand if Bayonetta can get up there, but I don't understand how the little girl can. I guess the little girl has enough powers. Okay, move, X fire gun, Y, missiles for A, B, and evade. Okay, let's go. I'll probably end the episode off. Oh, wait, we already went to 24 minutes? Wow, I did not even realize that. Well, guys, next episode, we're basically going to start this flying segment. It's going to be a wild ride. It takes a while, so it'll probably take the entire next episode. But with that, I'm pretty much going to end the episode off here. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps. Comment on my performance, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.